never seen before. I think what differentiates Nobu from all of the other restaurants, especially, is Nobu's soul.
Passions makes a good taste. Passions makes happy to the people. So that's why still I like to see customers smiling. Sushi is like my life, cooking is my life. Sushi is the most simple, but it's most difficult how to make the sushi.
The repertoire of dishes are special to Nobu.
Nobu created this menu. He created this food.
I learned to lots from the Peruvian culture food. So Peruvian food use a lot of chili, the spice, and garlic, olive oils. Then it's combinations like my Japanese technique and the Peruvian influence.
Because of Nobu's history, his own personal history, where he was, and when he finally decides to collaborate with us, what's established is not just any restaurant. It's a restaurant that has influenced all the chefs of all the different ethnic varieties.
I was Peru and Argentina, so back to Japan. There's a friend lent the money. Then I start looking for empty space restaurant. Then find out this one.
And when you went to Matsuhisa in Los Angeles and you just saw the expansive nature of what he was able to cook, what creativity he had in his sushi making, I knew that in New York, the audience was here and ready to really embrace a Nobu restaurant.
You know, beginning, I don't know who's coming to this restaurant. Even the mayor never see the menu. Come here, Nobu, make anything you want. And Roland was my customer. Then he introduced Nobu, I like to introduce Mr. Robert De Niro.
Robert and myself talked to Nobu for about 4 years, going to his restaurant in Los Angeles. And finally he said, okay, yes, I'll do a restaurant with you in New York.
All of this, let's all go together to Nobu, the hottest new Japanese restaurant in New York.
For years on the Los Angeles scene, Nobu finally is a New York happening, a place where sushi and celebrity and style converge. Robert De Niro and Drew Nieporent have brought him to New York.
We could throw Shea Stadium some nights.
It's unique flavor. It's not your typical New York restaurant.
Dining in New York will never be the same.
Whenever I walk through here, there's an enormous pride looking at what we've achieved for so many years. But then I sort of make a beeline to the kitchen because the food is scrumptious. Nobu has set the bar immediately, 20 years ago, at the first Nobu, to make sure that the service was equal and as talented as the food that we serve.
It's a couple of people is working since the beginning. A lot of people, the 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. It's have to be make the teamwork and make the family.
The most amazing thing is that the family tree of Nobu, the people who started at this very first restaurant, have now extrapolated into 24 other locations in some of the most incredible, iconic cities around the globe.
A lot of people supported me so far. Now I'm 65. I have to support back for the peoples. One day, I don't know, maybe how many more years I'm gonna make the cooking. Maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years.
And hopefully we're all gonna be healthy and feel young and happy.
Like I have the 2 daughters and I have the 2 grandchild, and like I like to see the watch it growing, you know, and the restaurant also same.
The future of Nobu, quite frankly, is enormous. The one thing I would explain is that I've been involved with several restaurants over my career, some of which are very, very famous. None have the customer loyalty of Nobu. So it's really unbelievable to look back 20 years. Feels like it was yesterday, but I just want to say, Nobu, thank you. And Bob and Meir, it's been a privilege to be your partners.
Time flies, and I can't believe it's 20 years. My relationship with Nobu and Robert De Niro and Drew Nieporent is as good as ever. It's like being married for 20 years.
So this 20 years New York restaurants, I appreciate all the peoples, include my families, my staff, all my customers, you know, appreciate the 20 years.